Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Hey guys, how you going? I'm back. Alex said, back on the tube. Hey Hev and everyone. Alex, how you going? Thank you. John Paul, how you going? You'll try and catch the live. Out to lunch, I want to thank you. I saw that and I went, 30 minutes ago, what? 1, we love you. 2, stay warm. 3, this is so little to what I would love to send anyone to help. God love you. Look, even a little bit helps, believe me, at this point. Out to lunch, said Donna's babysitting the 2 grandkids, about 2 hours. You'll be here, though. That's good. And what is that emoji? I don't know, out to lunch. Gay pride, is it? I don't know. It's got its hands up in the air. And a little circle under here. I don't know. Okay, what's the temperature here? It is 3.9 degrees now. It was 3.5. It's now 3.9. Bit cold. I'm waiting for snow, but if I blink, I'm going to miss it. So that's how it is here. No, it might snow next week or the week after, maybe. We'll see. It does snow here sometimes. I'm waiting for it, but I can wait for it till the cows come home and it won't happen. Hey, Deb, how you going? Good to see you, Deb. And who else we got? Stuart McGovern. My lodger stole my German Shepherd given to me by my church after my beautiful Susan died. Police said the chip's in his name. What? Deb said, as far as I'm concerned, most of the pride is... Well, pride comes before the fall. Just letting people know. Yeah, sorry but to hear about that, Stuart. That's insane. Deborah said, my son has some friends that are confused, but the school is pushing for all kids to be part of Pride. Yeah, there's a lot of confused kids right now. It's because of this. And school, not like social media, school, you name it, they're going at them from all angles. TV, even in kids' shows, there's Pride in there, really weird stuff, actually. Dear God. Stuart said, 10th, maybe my huge German Shepherd stolen. Oh, 10th of May, your huge German Shepherd stolen. Thomas Marples, Chesterfield, Derbyshire, UK. The lesbians have been thrown on the case. Off the case, okay. Whew, okay, thank God for that. Deb said to transgender what soon evil teacher are up to. Stuart's got a girlfriend. Well done, Stuart. A chic wedding dressmaker. Nice. I won't read that out, Stuart, because it's her name. I'll just... But anyone can Google, and have a look. Alex said, I'm so sorry to hear about your dog, Stuart. Yeah, so anyway, I got a strike like 2 weeks ago. And I've been uploading here, but I haven't been coming on live very often because, everything. They get me for everything, okay? Doesn't matter. I've got a copyright claim thrown here, a strike thrown there. They're pulling all the Epstein videos down, by the way. That's what the strike was for, an Epstein video. So I don't know. Menacing Muskrat said wildfires are picking up again, but we're doing just fine. Continually praying for a hedge of protection around the little community. Oh, definitely. Definitely, Deb. Oh, sorry. Menacing Muskrat. How you going? Am I going up and down in the I am all over the chat? Okay. Anyway, hey Menacing Muskrat, how you going? Tiki Doll, how you going? Paul, how you going? We have liftoff. Yep, we did. We're here. Well, we're here. Okay, what else have we got before I just go on to some stuff on this news? Dan Markle Sr., PTL made it. Hi everyone from New Hampshire, USA. God wins. God love ya. Yeah, he does. We're going to win. We're already winning. We've already won. Depending on how you want to look at this. Oh, dear. Nursing Muskrat said I went to Facebook jail again. Sheila, how you going? You finally got a chance to watch. God love you. Shannon, how you going? G'day from the Riverland. And Deb Jones, how you going? There's two Debs. D-Lee, how you going? Just want to make sure I say hello to everyone. And Charles, how you going? Okay. Yeah, no, Epstein is like, I don't know how much you know about Epstein, but he wasn't even high up. It'll all come back out. It'll come back, but yeah, he wasn't even the high up at all. That's like little fish, believe it or not. Okay, I want to show you what I get on my Hev Truthseeker, on just the, for you, not following or anything. I get all this Australian stuff, right? Because I'm in Australia, obviously. But I like looking at world stuff, right? But I get a lot of this Australian stuff, especially our politicians. Now, Anthony Albanese has said in 2 weeks we're taking $300 off your power bills. In 2 decades, Peter Dutton will serve up the most expensive form of energy there is. And let me tell you, he's been ratioed, okay? People are waking up. Albanese peddling misinformation. Where is the e-safety commissioner? That's deceptive and misleading. In 2 weeks, Australians will not get $300 off their power bill. This is $300 spread over 4 quarterly payments. And Working Class Bro said power bills have gone up over 30% since you came into office. Your charity ain't going to do shit. Aussie Bot said your climate cult scam has already proven to consistently increase, and it just goes on and on. But everything's gone through the roof, so how will that help? Oh, just go away, resign already, you're a failure. And you're spending hundreds of billions on nuclear-powered subs. Will the Greens let them into Australia's port? Oh, okay. The Greens don't want nuclear power, but nuclear subs are okay. Right? And China's just been here, or people from China have been here, and we're wondering what's going on with those nuclear subs and what they're going to be used for. Anyway. And Claire O'Neill, another one. The Albanese government continues to fix Australia's migration system. Are they kidding? After a decade of neglect and mismanagement by the... Okay, just keep blaming everyone else. Never, ever, 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 ever take responsibility for yourself. Today I'm launching a discussion paper. How much did that cost us? I'm wondering how much this discussion paper that she launched. costs. So we get the migration settings working for regional Australians. Oh, so you're going to send them out there as well? We're not even getting, like, fair enough if we were getting the best of the best in, you know, people who are qualified for good things we need, but they're not. Chris Bowen, another one. Oh my, see, this is what my For You is full of. Our politicians. The reason Mr. Dutton didn't release the cost of his nuclear fantasy yesterday is because he knows it would drive up the bills. What, like renewables have driven our bills way up there? By the way, there's already a nuclear, it's called, what's it called? Oh my God. In the South Shire in Sydney. Something Heights, Lucas Heights, that's what it's called. We've already got one, okay? But, you know, anyway, he's getting pretty much ratioed nearly as well. It's on par with the likes. It's 1.3 comments to 1.4 likes. Once it goes over 1.4 comments, you know they're getting ratioed bad. Another one, Jim Chalmers. I'm getting all, look, this, you know what this does? It pisses me off. Because I don't want to see our politicians. They're idiots. Sorry, it's just my opinion. And YouTube algorithm, please don't come after me. You're pretty stupid too, the algorithm. I don't know how they're doing anything with AI when it's obviously very stupid, right? Mal Peters said, meanwhile, the climate crisis, this is why it pisses me off, right? Solar panels, wind turbines and energy storage must be rolled out as rapidly as possible. Well, they are. And it's killing our countryside. It does not look good at all. So they're killing the environment to try to stop an imaginary climate change. Okay, makes sense. And again, this is paying me right off. You know what I've got to do? Another one, Steve Miles, Chris Minns. Why am I getting all these stupid idiots? Matt Wallace, okay. I've got that one on bookmark. Yes, I do. Oh, my God, it just keeps going. Okay, where is the other side? For You, no. How do I get rid of this shit? Because I want to go to the... No, I don't want to broadcast. Oh, my God. Is there a way? Okay, obviously not here. Oh, there. Oh, I've seen it. Whoop. Hang on. See if I can click on. No. See if I can click on it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't click on this thing, man. I am serious. This is pissing me off. Sorry. My apologies, guys. Oh, if I had been on the ball then, I might have been able to. Okay. But let's see what happens when I go over to this one. Okay? Then I start getting more international and some Australian, obviously. But I get the parody of Anthony Albanese. Yeah, look at that. Nuclear's going to, you know, be really bad. But hey, look at this. Yep, we get better. I get Donald J. Trump news on this one. I don't know what's going on with X, but they are trying to make sure that all I see is Australian news when I want to follow all the news. Oh, is that Brooke Shields? Are we sure? Are we sure? Actors? I don't know. The giant hands. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but that doesn't look like Brooke Shields. Certainly not. Yeah, the man inside Brooke Shields. Double foot surgery. What is it? Ah, Yeah, there's some... No, that looks like the part of the dress. Part of the dress is skin colour to hold these two sides together. But this here, I don't know what this is. That does not look like Brooke Shields. What do you guys think? That does not look like it to me. Okay. Okay, let's just like that one. The opinionated black woman auntie got to stop the spread. 250,000 chickens gassed in New South Wales. You know what's going to happen to the price of eggs now? Lucky I've got chickens. Because the price of eggs is about to go sky high. I don't want to see them burning... What? Gassing chickens? David Paulides said, do you truly realise how out of control our government is at many levels? The Pentagon has failed 6 audits. Now they can't tell us how much money they sent to Chinese entities. What? Where did the money go and for what? This may sound brutal, but whoever... Where am I up to? Is in charge of that money should be fired right now. Everyone who approved it should be fired. Why are we sending cash to our number one enemy and don't know how much was spent? We've got to stop funding agencies who can't account for their funds. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Mr. Paulides. Melinda Richards said, why do the birds have to be killed specifically? Commercial egg farm in New South Wales ravaged by bird flu will have to kill to prevent the spread of contagious flu that they invented. And it's probably not real. They're just doing it anyway, right? If you want to know who is against the climate, who is against animals, and who is against the human population, just look at who's in charge. Oh, dear me. Andrew 45 Macedonian said true. President Trump, okay. Did he win the election? True or false? It's up to you. Yep. Was snatched out from underneath. Okay, Stephen said, who are we? We are 3% of the population, now control 50% of the Australian landmass, receive $50 billion a year in funding. We are overrepresented in politics. We have dedicated judicial systems. We are given preferential access to education and employment. And we call you racists. Aboriginal industry. Yeah, the industry, not the people. The industry, not the people. Okay, what happened to airlines? 14-hour flight on Qantas, ran out of dinner, offered my family quinoa and carrots. Screens didn't work half the flight. Sound ports didn't work either. No Wi-Fi, raw dogged it. Attendant woke up my baby mid-flight because they said we couldn't use an airplane-approved little bed for him. Made the next 12 hours difficult. Inconvenienced the entire flight because noisy baby. Avoidable. Really rude too. Then American Air cancelled my transnational connector flight last of the day. Said it was mechanical, but I overheard the pilot walk off in anger at a flight attendant. Attendant at the end of the night was trying her best, but they were having trouble getting me hotel and ride, rebooking hundreds of people. Can't even guarantee me a flight tomorrow. I had to rebook a rental car, get my own hotel, etc. You will notice the decline of our Western Empire, one isolated inconvenience at a time. I'm in a good mood, but Qantas and American Air are sister airlines. Travelling around the world with a baby and pregnant wife isn't the easiest thing in the world, and the airlines don't seem to care about their clients. Am I the only one experiencing this? Shout out to Mish from AA, who was the only kind and helpful person from either airline. American Airlines, she should get a raise. Wow, that was Elijah Schaefer. Wow. It looks like the whole thing. Airbnb whistleblowers coming out saying that they're trying not to give conservatives rooms in Airbnb, or they're not going to cater to them. Malcolm Roberts said converting coal-fired power to nuclear is a United Nations net zero scam. I support nuclear. It's one step cheaper than the Bowen Albanese wind and solar pipe dream. We should absolutely remove the ban. But Peter Dutton only wants nuclear because it complies with the United Nations net zero targets, which is his party is fully committed to. Now he's saying he will forcibly acquire coal stations, shut them down, convert it to nuclear. You need both. Tarong Power Station in South Queensland that I'm in front of here is one of those. It sits right on top of a coal mine. We have 40 years of figures proving exactly what it costs, and it's cheap. Let nuclear on our grid, but let the cheapest generators we have, coal, stay. That's the only way anyone will get cheaper power. Okay? So you use both, nuclear and coal, and it'll get us there. Yep. Which energy source is better at meeting? This has already been done, obviously. And most people said nuclear coal. Okay, so the renewables only is like 26%. They tried hard. They must have tried really hard and rang all their neighbours and all their relos and said, quick, go and vote on this. Renewables. Oh, I actually see Wheezy. Wow. Corey is live now on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Wow. Matt said, breaking, hidden footage captured of fake Joe Biden mask body double, about to post the link below. What? Where? Oh, it's on Rumble. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to post it here. Okay, this is not my bookmarks. I'm just going through, like showing you what I see on Twitter. Okay, so we will go over to Rumble shortly and we will go through my bookmarks. Question says, what the hell was Shorten doing in Switzerland on a Ukraine peace summit? He's the Minister for NDIS. Good people are asking questions. We'd all like to know what our National Disability Minister was doing in Switzerland on a Ukraine peace summit. Love to know. Okay, now I'm getting more Australian stuff. State premiers are divided over the nuclear pledge. What a train wreck. What we know is you don't know the cost or won't tell us. Power prices are going up. And this is what our politicians, they won't tell you anything. It's word salad, okay, pretty much. I've got Pauline Hanson's Please Explain, an episode for everyone who's ever wondered what's really going on inside Albo's head. I'm going to have to do that on Rumble. Sorry. Because I get copyrights for that too, the music at the end. Okay, how about I play it without the music at the end? How's that? Hang on. As soon as that music at the end comes on, I've got to turn it off, okay? Got to check my volume, make sure I'm not going to blow your ears off.
To election night 2022 here on the completely unbiased and impartial ABC. And we've got some really cool, awesome breaking news. Anthony Albanese is the new Prime Minister of Australia. And here comes Albo now. You've just got to wonder what's going on inside his head. Woohoo, everybody, we finally did it. We're the Prime Minister of Australia. Oh no, someone's going to have to do the acceptance speech. Oh, I hope we don't freeze up again like we did on the cash rate question. Sit down, Buffett, we'll be fine. Isn't that right, Joy? Step aside, everyone. I'll do the acceptance speech. Woke Albo, what are you doing? On behalf of the Labor Party, I support the Uluru Statement from the Heart in full. In full? What are you doing, Woke Elbow? Why did we say in full? That implies we know it's actually 26 pages. Calm down, everybody. I'm sure Woke Elbow's got a good explanation. It is only one page. I've got the Uluru Statement in full right here. Come and take a look. You see, everyone? A reasonable explanation. Oh, thank goodness. There's an actual copy of it. Oh, thank goodness. Haha, now I'm in charge. Me, Woke Elbow, and I'm gonna run the country. Oh no! I'm gonna pump $500 million into this voice referendum. Should be a piece of cake, isn't that right, Sanctimonious Elbow? Yes, we're so morally correct, Woke Elbow. Let's go. Well, 60% of people want it, so here it comes.
Australia has voted no.
Huh? It failed miserably? What happened? Alright, you've had your fun, Woke Elbow. You can let us out now. No! It's time to fight climate change. Let's do a press conference to announce even more spending on renewables. Quick, to the private jet. Good idea, hypocrite Elbow. But renewables won't help bring electricity prices down by $275. That was an election promise. You're right, but I didn't promise that. That was big fat liar, Elbow.
Wasn't me. My word is my bond.
Oh no, the people are turning on us. They're superimposing our head onto other people's bodies. Funny memes. Not on my watch. Where's your Orwellian, Elbow? Yes? Quick, let's send to the internet. Deploy the E-Safety Commissioner. Oh no, looks like we've tanked the economy. We're heading towards a recession. What are we going to do? We could increase the immigration. Well, do it then, short-sighted elbow. Alright, let's just increase immigration by a tiny bit. Oh no, we've let too many in. Now we've got a housing crisis. Inflation's even worse. Well, I don't see the problem. Quick, set up a meeting with China. If we're nice to them, maybe we'll get out of this. China? What about their clear human rights violations? Blah, blah, blah. I can't hear you. You can't ignore it, woke elbow. What's your stance on the issue? Go on, tell him, spineless elbow. No comment. Oh no, what happened? Look, it can't be. Peter Dutton is the preferred Prime Minister? How did this happen? Well, what did you expect? It's Competent Elbow! We thought you were dead! No, not dead. Just dormant. I've been locked up here since primary school. Remember that macaroni picture we did?
Oh, yeah, very cool. Well work.
Yeah, that was some of our finest work. Now listen up, we can't have woke elbow running the show anymore. We had a chance here to be a good Prime Minister. Not great, but good, like Gough Whitlam good. And now look at us, second fiddle to Peter Dutton. You and your woke ideology. How can you call yourselves progressive when you're making everyone go backwards? Why don't we do something that's in the best interest of the country for once? And stop being woke. Stop being spineless. And stop being big fat liars. You know what? Why don't we let Competent Elbow have a turn for once? Yeah! So what's the first thing you're gonna do, Competent Elbow? The most competent thing I can think of.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has resigned. Who's going to be in charge now? Peter Dutton? Do you have any idea what goes on in his head?
I am absolutely ecstatic about this. Yes, me too, Happy Peter. I'm quite emotional, actually. Pull yourself together, Peter. You're being hysterical.
Oh, can't let that one go. Oh, that was a good one, though. Oh, my God. Okay, there is more going on. Libs of TikTok, new horrific details are emerging about the attack and murder of Jocelyn by two illegals. Prosecutors said Venezuelans lured Jocelyn under a bridge, 12 years old. Okay, I think, we know what went on. Daisy May said, how many IKEA flat packs has Albo put together? Yesterday, China's handsome boy led the attack, questioning how a coalition who'd struggled to assemble an IKEA flat pack would be able to build a nuclear energy industry in Australia from scratch, equating the plan to a fairy tale that he claimed risked ruining the economy. So is Albo the man who's always saying Australia should build more things, implying Australia as a country is incapable of building a nuclear plant industry? In 1958, Australia opened its first and only nuclear reactor at Lucas Heights, a southern suburb of Sydney. It's not like it's our first rodeo, Albo. As a country, we've risen and conquered many challenges, often with zero help from the governments of the day. Maybe it's Albo who is incapable of seeing what the Australia people are capable of. Yes, he just wants to... The government's got to do everything. It's all government. All that, that's what they think. Okay, blackout. Oh, what? That was June 20th. Where are we? Okay, it is 22nd. Okay, last Monday there was a blackout at the White House while military and police appeared to be making arrests. I don't know. There you go. Take that with a grain of salt. What do you notice about America in the 1980s? I don't know. What are we noticing here? Ah, thinner people. Okay, I was wondering what was going on. Oh, dear. I didn't notice anything except people signing people's chests and things. I don't know. Good, clean fun, you reckon? Okay, there's that one. Oh, it's sunny out there. Into Thin Air said it's been 1 month daily. I've never felt this good or slept this good since I was a teenager. Way to go, mate. Clown World just went, if I catch my girl cheating on me, I'm going to pull her aside and ask her where did I as a man go wrong to make her decide to cheat, and asking her how I can improve to be her king so she won't want to cheat again. I didn't step up so she cheated, can't blame anyone but myself. Okay, turn this around. If I catch my man cheating on me, I'm leaving. Fuck it. No. Not asking what I did wrong, it's what they did wrong. You can't keep your thing in your pants, mate. Come on. You can't keep it shut. You've got no self-control. That's what that is. Sorry. Doesn't matter which way, right? This is a simp. Anyway. Okay. What's going on here? Liz Crokin said, I'd really like to know if Fat Slob, JB Pritzker and his cousin Tom Pritzker, who was the chairman of the Hyatt Hotels, really thought they could stop Liz Crokin from exposing their crimes against children. Did they really think 6 years of spending millions of dollars to not only destroy my life, but also their attempt to completely bankrupt me would stop me from exposing the fact that not only is Tom a predator involved in Epstein network, but he was most likely one of his main co-conspirators, or as Epstein liked to call him, numero uno. Haha, silly rabbits. Did you all really think that the crime tactics used against me would silence me or make me retreat? Does this look like the face of someone who'll just forget what you all did? You guys underestimated me and messed with the wrong person. I'll give you all credit, though, for all the effort and resources you guys put into attempting to break me. You failed. The world will know soon enough not only what horrendous crimes you all committed against children, but they'll also know what you guys did to me. Millions of dollars down the drain to take me down, what a waste, and yet here I am stronger than ever. The truth will come out. Until then, you can all go fuck yourselves. Not you guys. They're talking about, obviously, these people who are the chairman of the Hyatt Hotel. Okay. This is really interesting too, because the most dangerous people are people who no longer give a fuck. Like most of us, okay? We're getting there. Believe me, I'm one of them. I just don't I don't care what anyone says about me. You're not going to stop me from saying what needs to be said. Okay, Larry here has gained over 400 new followers. He's an anti-vaxxer. Yep, we've got this one. They're going to try and use a fake Joe Biden for the Trump debate, says Matt Wallace. Well, we'll see. Because I don't see how Biden is going to hold up against Trump at all. He can't talk. He's a potato. Okay. Oh, bit graphic there. Oh, Russia rescued hundreds of adrenochrome victims destined for Washington, D.C. What? What's this? I don't know. According to reports, the children's captors had drained their brittle young bodies. That their survival depended on being fed intravenously and kept in states of medically induced comas. Huh, did anyone... Level 16, hello anyone? Those girls were only awake for 5 hours of a day. The rest of the time they were knocked out. But it was for their skin. And for some reason I kept going level 19. It's not level 19, it's level 16. But that's interesting. Okay, we'll see. I don't know who this person is, so... Elon Musk parody, simple yes or no. Is Joe Biden a bad president? A. Yes. He's a bad president. He's a bad leader of the free world while I'm at it. What are we discussing? I don't know what this is, so I've got to be careful what I'm showing. His hand is what? Okay, yep, you can say it. Right. Okay, you can't see his hand, his thumb. Because that's how a mirror works. I don't know. Is there something I'm missing here? How does it see it when you've got a folder? Okay, let's have a listen to this guy. It looks interesting, but I'm assuming like Seriously, I'm just thinking, I don't know if there's music in this. That's the only thing. Shit, okay, hang on a sec.
Come here, please, Juliana.
What is it?
Just come here, let me show you something.
What is it?
All right, I'm fixing to blow it. You and everybody else's mind, just watch.
Why do you have all this stuff out?
Okay. My hand set. If I put it up here, what happens?
You can see it?
Right. So, if I hold this up, what's my finger doing?
I don't know.
Can you see it?
No.
You can't.
I can see your thumb.
Can you see that now?
No.
All right, now watch this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
That. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? You see my finger?
Yeah. But how can the mirror see your finger?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, well, let's see something bigger. All right, here we go. Something a little bit bigger. How does it see it? All right, got a folder. What's my hand doing?
I don't know.
Now, here we go. How does it do it?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, here's one more thing. A mirror. All right, put the mirror up here. Look, video of the mirror right here. Look. What's it doing?
It's showing your reflection.
Watch this. So it's doing it on both sides. How does it see and know what my hand is doing if it can't see it?
I do not know.
I don't know. You can let me know what you think about that one. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. I really don't know. But it is interesting. Okay, power debates here. The power debate seems to be more about protecting some extremely valuable interests in Chinese renewables than what's actually best for our country. Sad, isn't it? The hepatitis B vaccine, which is mandated for children, what doctors fail to tell you, which doesn't make sense, is that when you're injecting a newborn baby to protect them from a disease that occurs in drug addicts and people who have risky sex, why are they giving kids the hepatitis B vaccine? The mothers are tested so the disease poses no risk to the baby. It also contains 5 times the amount of aluminium deemed safe for adults. Oh, well, there you go. Don't get it. Your kids don't need that. Seriously. Now what are we seeing? Okay, what did you see? What did I see? I can't see much at the moment. Hang on. Let me make it bigger. Hang on. And I've got to turn... Yeah, the volume's off. Okay. Still off? No. What are we looking at here? Oh, I see a slip at the back there. Oh, mask? Hello? Is that what I'm looking at? I think that's what I'm looking at. Yep, I can't get the back of my neck to do a weird wrinkle like that. I just can't. Maybe I can I? Maybe if I really, twist my head and push it right down to the side, right? Oh, I'm actually warming up. Holy guacamole. It's 16 degrees inside here in my room. There you go, but it's 5 outside. Yeah, I can't get the back of my neck to do that either. Sorry, guys, just bear with me. Okay, my chair's squeaking all over the place. I think I just got a hot flush. Yeah, so it's looking more and more like, right? Yeah, we're watching a movie. The White Rabbit podcast said, Dear chicken and egg farmers in Australia, please ask any government officials for their jurisdiction. Please ask them under whose authority are you seeking to enter my business and request that authority in writing. Film the entire encounter. This will be important later on. Yep, anyone wants to come to mine on trespassing, mate? Get off trespassing. Get off trespassing. Send me a letter, okay? Give me some ID. Let me know who you are. Ah. Okay, Verica said I went grocery shopping tonight at my usual greengrocer who has a deli, butcher, groceries, fruit and veg. That's where I shop every week and only buy a small amount of items that they don't stock at Woolies and Aldi. My grocer had the usual normal high stock of free range and other types of eggs. The other smaller grocer also had a normal amount of eggs on the shelves. I went to Woolies and Aldi to check out their egg supplies and the shelves were empty. I wonder if the corporate supermarkets are working hand in hand with the government to help stage the bird flu food crisis. Of course they are, and they think we are stupid. Like I said, for a disease that isn't even... I don't believe it, sorry. They tried it with us. Now they're trying it with the animals? No. Bird flu, as stated, is not harmful to humans, so why the cull? Same as what they did to our bees. The mite was curable. In fact, most of them didn't even have it. They still killed our bees. Bastards. They killed our bees. You bastards. Oh, yeah, just like toilet paper too, Deb. Yep, just like the toilet paper. Definitely. Hey, G, Aloft, how you going? Just seeing you there. Okay, what else have we got here? What time is it? It's 41. Yeah, okay, we'll keep going a little bit longer and then I'll jump over and go on to Rumble. Oh, we don't need to hear Anthony Albanese on Peter Dutton. It's just like high school kids. He's bad. No, he's worse. He's... For fuck's sake. He's got people in his caucus room who've been praising Vladimir Putin, opposing action on COVID, and anti-vaxxers giving speech in Parliament. What's he trying to do? That's like an advertisement then for Liberal and Peter Dutton. Except I don't think Peter Dutton's all that good. Okay, Lance French said today I formally received my dismissal paperwork endorsed by the Commissioner of Police. Whilst not a celebration, this significant occasion gives rise to contemplation of a 27-year career as a police officer with the WA Police, the West Australia Police. Dismissal from the Western Australian Police Force is accordingly effective from the 17th of June. What for? You disobeyed a lawful order without good and sufficient cause, failed to carry out that lawful order by not complying with the direction issued by Commissioner Dawson on the 24th of November 2021 requiring you to have a COVID jab. So because he did not have a COVID jab, he's getting dismissed from Western Australian Police Force now, 17th of June 2024. Are all the haven't they been dropped yet? Or is Western Australia still going? Is this what it's about? Science girl, do you check if your hotel mirror is two-way glass? How do you know? Okay, I want to watch this one. I don't know if there's music behind it, but... Okay, this is not making any sense. Maybe there's words. Hang on, just let me quickly... there's music on there. Do they have to? How do you know if it's two-way glass? Maybe I'm just really stupid, right? How do you know if it's two-way glass from doing this? Maybe I'm just stupid, really, seriously. Is it because when she puts the Band-Aid on the thing, it's like further away? I don't know. I'm not getting this one. Yeah, she's showing how? Because I can see the Band-Aid is, look, further away from the reflection. That I can see. But I don't know how she's saying this is a two-way mirror. I don't know, maybe you guys can help me out here. It might just be Hev being real stupid right now, right? Oh, but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I can see that the Band-Aid is like further away from, the reflection's further away than it probably should be. Have I got a Band-Aid? Not on me. Okay, I've got some in the kitchen. I'm going to try it, mate, shortly. Oh, thank you, Menacing Muskrats. Just put a link in there in the comments. twowaymirrors.com. Hang on, let me have a look here. Yeah, I'm not getting it either, guys. Oh, shoot, hang on. Go back to YouTube for a minute. Can I open another one? Oh, it's gonna, okay. Go to site, okay. Two-way mirrors, come on. My internet's a bit slow. Have you stood in front of a mirror and wondered if someone's spying on you? Well, no, because I can see the other side of my mirror. In this article, we'll show you several easy techniques for detecting a two-way mirror. Test 1, fingernail test. Place your fingernail to the front of the mirror. There, that's what I was saying about the gap. That I could see with the Band-Aid, the gap. Place your fingernail to the front of the mirror. You can test to see which side the reflective coating is facing. For glass two-way mirrors, the mirror coating has to be facing you. If your fingernail's reflection touches itself, that is the coated side. If there's a gap between your finger and its reflection, go to test 2. Hey? Glass two-way. Standard mirror, there is a gap. Seriously. This is making my brain fart, seriously. The acrylic two-way mirror and glass smart mirror are not one-directional. You must use the next 2 tests to be sure it's not a two-way mirror in this case. The glass two-way mirror has a mirror coating that is 70% reflective. It only allows 11% of the light through the mirror. It is on a dark grey substrate, which makes it one-directional. The glass two-way mirror cannot cheat the fingernail test. The reflection coating must be facing the room that is being observed. That way the people being observed are only seeing their reflection. On the opposite side, the darker room is located where the observer will be watching. Okay. Notice the fingertips reflection touching itself. Very different from that standard mirror's reflection. The light is even on both sides of the mirror in this picture. You are able to see through the semi-transparent glass at the moment. That one. I'm still not fucking getting this. Okay, let's continue. Glass two-way mirror cannot cheat the fingernail test. The reflection coating must be, yep, okay. Test 2, tint comparison. How does a two-way compare to a standard mirror? All 3 mirror types are looking at this. We are looking at in this article have a 70% reflection. A standard mirror is 94% reflective. This means it will have a darker tint than a standard mirror. Bring a small makeup mirror with you. Oh my God. I'm having difficulty. The brain's just not working. Okay, bring a small makeup mirror with you. To do this test, simply pull out a standard mirror from your purse or pocket, put it up next to the mirror and see if the tint looks the same as your mirror. If it appears darker, it's likely a two-way mirror. %70 reflective with 25% light transmission on a grey substrate, acrylic two-way mirror, is reflective from both sides of the substrate. It's not helping. Oh shit, this is not helping. Guys, help me out here. Meaning it can be installed either way. If it's installed backwards, the coated side on the back, It can cheat the fingernail test, looking like the reflection of a standard mirror. Something to think about if you're testing a questionable mirror. Acrylic tends to have a different feel than glass. Rubbing your nail gently across the surface may help you determine if you've found an acrylic two-way mirror or a standard glass mirror. My brain's breaking. Acrylic two-way mirror will closely match the reflection tint of a standard mirror as well, whereas glass two-way mirror tends to have a bronze tint. Okay, I get that, right? Two-way mirror. I don't know. Okay, if you're testing a questionable mirror, smart mirror tends to have a warmer tone in the reflective coating. Observe the smart mirror on the right compared to the standard mirror reflection. Just go up to it and go like this. Right, the mirror. Surely. I mean, my dad used to have this reflective stuff on our back glass sliding doors. And there was a whole wall of them, right? And my dad put the reflective coating on so we could see out, but people couldn't see in unless it was lighter in that room than outside. So I understand that bit, but listen for a hollow sound. If you're worried about a two-way mirror and the first two tests did not work for you, try knocking on the mirror gently. If there's a hollow sound going on, instead of a more solid sound, it's possible the area behind the mirror is open instead of the mirror being just mounted to the wall. This could reveal there's an observation area or camera behind the mirror. Be careful out there. Holy shit. You know, when you go to motels and Airbnbs and all that, you be careful. Two-way mirrors are dependent on the lighting in the room. Both sides of the mirror cannot be evenly lit for the illusion to work. The observer side of the mirror must be at least half as dark for the reflection coating on the other side to properly reflect back at those being observed. Well, with the one my dad had at our house when I was growing up, if you went up to the back door and you went like that, you could see in. Okay? So that is the only way I would know to know whether it's a two-way mirror or not, is going right up to it and looking in it. And maybe a tint, because other than that, I really don't get. If anyone who's listening to this later can explain this to me in layman's terms, because this isn't working, right? I would really love to see it. Please, anyone, someone. Alex James said Tucker Carlson in Australia, vaccines, free speech, mass migration and more. It's almost surreal being in the same room as Tucker Carlson. This was 9 hours ago. And many of the other great speakers and guests. Surreal because not only was I fired for not taking the jab, but I saw one of my bosses there who was one of the three of us who were fired from our government jobs for not taking it. And this was the main topic on the agenda tonight because Australians are still furious about being forced to take dangerous jibby-jabbies, right? Melissa McCann was the first to speak, which she outlined at great length the horrors perpetrated by not only the medical industry but also the government. She highlighted and showed us the truth in clearly understandable images and graphs proving her case and proving that the jabs are not what they said they were. McCann definitely captivated the audience, making Australians proud of the courage of some of the people who've worked in the medical industry and had the guts to speak out against them. Dinesh D'Souza was up next. Oh, missing out. This is in Australia, is it? Shit. And I'd like to do a nice write-up about him. Unfortunately, however, he was well out of his element here. His topic was on American voter fraud, which is very relevant to Australians in regards to learning from this US problem and how this could very well be happening here. But it seemed very out of place and irrelevant to the audience since the audience were Australians who liked Tucker Carlson. So therefore, they've heard about the fraud many times, many hundreds of times. He didn't try to relate his US issue to the Australian audience. He spoke to us as if he was in America, which is fair enough. Then he played quite long clips from 2000 Mules, great documentary that he made, but the plug was probably a waste of time here because most people in the audience have already seen it. Yeah, most people who are awake have already seen it. Then it was Clive Palmer's turn at first. Half the crowd booed him with the other half rebelling and clapping. But by the halfway mark in his speech, he'd won over the audience trust as he explained how he bought over 37 million doses of hydroxychloroquine, fought against the government multiple times to stop the damage that their jabbies were causing. And he did. And people still hate him. He spent a small amount of time plugging his Titanic 2 venture, but correctly read the room, making a joke about it, and moved on, which the audience appreciated. Then the big entry in the man everyone was there to see, enter Tucker Carlson. Flamboyant yet down to earth, Tucker seemed highly relatable as he joked about the Australian government taking our guns away, how he's been sniffing koalas like Joe Biden, and how he went fishing in a river in Cairns but caught nothing. It was the moon and the tide's fault, of course, and poking fun at Australians being tough enough to fight the Turks at Gallipoli, yet too nice to say no to daddy government. The audience loved this, as most Australians would, since that style of humour is right up our alley. They go together like angry ex-government employee goes with writing long-winded exposés on right-wing honeypot platform. But besides the humour, Tucker made some fantastic points, such as recognising and harnessing courage. The courage to stand up and say no. The courage to speak within a crowd or at a dinner table or go against the conventional norms of being polite 24/7 to actually say, no, this is wrong. Me, I can't help it. Everywhere I go, we end up talking about something. New World Order or... anyway. Because what government did with the jabs and lockdowns were wrong. What they did by taking away Australians' guns was wrong. And that I've got a lot of pushback from friends even about that one. What they're doing with mass migration is wrong. And most of my friends agree with me on that one. And that's another point that he hammered home. If the government loved you, they cared about you like they should, then why do they flood Australia with migrants? If you had children but you ignored them and went and brought someone else's children into the home and gave them everything and all the attention and gave none of that parent's actual children, to the parent's actual children, does the parent really care about the children at all? Or does the parent hate those children and wants new children? This is the point that he made. Mass migration is the targeted destruction of the society we currently have, and people put up with it because of what Tucker pointed out. Anglo culture, as he described it, is polite and orderly, and it's impolite to say you don't want migrants from war-torn countries to seek refuge in your own. This is the trap, and the establishment uses this to manipulate the West, which has this Anglo culture. So everyone trying to be polite doesn't freaking work, right? My grandkids are a quarter Indian, and yet I'm saying we have too many Indian migrants in Australia. Am I racist? Or do I just think there's too many Indian migrants in Australia? Okay? And I do talk about this with friends and family, and I think my chat stopped. Oh no, or my computer's frozen or something's gone on. Are we okay there, guys? Can someone just drop something and let me know? Okay, along with this, he's also brought up the hypocrisy of the Labor Party. This was the only party he talked about in his speech. He explained and partially mocked the fact that we have a party that calls itself Labor yet doesn't work for the working man. It instead works for international finance. I find this interesting, as he didn't bring up the UAP, the United Australia Party, which had the most influence in the event tonight, nor One Nation or Liberals, but knew of Labor. Most likely it reminded him of the hypocrisy of the Democrats back in the States, yes. The night wrapped up with the back and forth between Clive and Tucker, with Clive mainly asking simple or joke questions, and Tucker taking jabs at him for the easy questions. But overall, it looked like both Clive and Tucker thoroughly enjoyed themselves, and the crowd thoroughly enjoyed it too. A good night and a great moment of hope for Cairns, a city in... Oh, that's where it was. Cairns, I'm not anywhere near that. A city which I live in, which, like many Australian cities, is plagued by apathy. Yet hundreds of people cared enough to come out tonight and be with others who also care about the direction this country is going in. A moment of unity in a time when division is rife. Well done. There you go. Sweden. Stephen says Sweden, France, UK and Germany have reduced their electricity prices by 75%. by abandoning renewables and switching to nuclear. But Chris Bowen says nuclear's a joke. He's a joke. He is a bloody joke, this man. He's an idiot. We want to see them all resign. That's what we want. Gas outages in Victoria now inevitable. That would be a deliberate gas outage, I'm sure. Because we send all our gas overseas. And they're going to cut one off, are they? Darwin's LNG terminal will be the final destination for gas drilled from the undeveloped Barossa gas field in the Timor Sea. Victoria will soon suffer a gas shortfall that faces authorities to choose between an economic catastrophe or cutting heating to homes, risking the welfare of elderly Australians, of one of the country's largest gas users has warned. So Victoria's going to have to choose between keeping businesses going or providing heat to homes. Lovely. Now what do I see? Another man? I don't know. They're walking like men. But I don't know. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Why don't they just call it trans basketball? Men on their way to work. Men at work. No catwalk material. Do you really think they all are? Hang on a sec. Either my chat's froze or YouTube's froze or the whole thing's froze. Oh no, there it goes. It's moving. It's moving. Okay, it moved all. Yep, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, I don't know. Do we think they're all men? I mean, some of them are walking like men. A lot of them are walking like men. What do you reckon? Okay. And this one, I don't know where this, it keeps popping up here on my Hev's Backmate Twitter X channel. Morbid knowledge that on Memorial Day in 2018, Bryn Spezia tragically killed her boyfriend, Chad O'Melia, by stabbing him 108 times. She also took the life of her own dog before inflicting multiple stab wounds on herself. What the fuck? The incident occurred after Spectre consumed marijuana for the first time, which triggered a psychotic episode. I got questions. The first time, I don't know, I didn't feel anything. Most people don't. I don't think this is marijuana. This is not marijuana. There's something else going on here. When police arrived, they found her so out of control they had to use batons to subdue her, resulting in broken bones in her arms. That doesn't normally happen from pot, I'm sorry. Approximately 24 hours later, Bryn, whatever her name is, woke up in the hospital following emergency surgery to address the numerous life-threatening knife wounds she inflicted upon her own neck. She was disorientated and unaware of events that transpired. In court, experts from both the defence and prosecution agreed the cannabis had induced it, leading to the reduction of a murder charge. Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to leave that there and we're going to go to the comments and then we're going to go over Rumble. And I just had a real bad pain in my head. Oh my God, I thought I was having a stroke. Shit. Okay, I can only go back so far, but I've got Alex, yeah, agree, Pride before the fall. Definitely it'll be all torn down. Deb said even horses don't like the pride flags. Shanna said make sure you explore every nook and cranny of Tasmania, Stuart. D. Lee said I didn't think anyone was talking about Epstein anymore. And Charles, and I've got everyone in here. I think I've said hello to you guys. Shannon said Netflix and Stan went up due to climate change. Alex said Epstein's just the tip of the iceberg. He is. Menacing Muskrat said Virgin Islands, Richard Branson, Virgin Airlines, all is connected. Deb said I've made me a Hev. Bella and Mr. Smiggles coffee mug. So I'm having coffee with Hev and her kitties. Oh, I seen them, Deb. They look so good. I didn't think my head would look good on a mug, but yeah, along with the cats, it's pretty good. Alex said all aboard the banter bus. Menacing Muskrat said, has Hev moved yet? Or going to move? No, I can't afford to move. Even when my son moves out, which he started his first week at work this week, even when he moves out, I still can't afford to move. I've got to stay here and hope for the best, otherwise I'm out on my ass. Alex said, that's so cute, Deb. Love it, Mr. Smiggles and Bella. I wonder, hang on, could I bring, without giving away everything, I wonder if I could bring those pictures up here. Where's my mail? Where'd it go? Oh, here it comes. Sorry. What's it do? No. No, it's not what I wanted. Oh my God. Used to be able to open mail. Now you got to sign in and... What the hell? I want my old Microsoft Outlook, not the new one. Where is it? Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, exit. Don't worry, I can't get my emails up here at the moment. I can't remember my bloody Microsoft password. Alex said, that's so cute, Deb. Love it. Hey, Mrs. Smiggles and Bella. Got Mr. Smiggles on the bed. Bella's out and where the fireplace is because it's nice and warm out there. No, I haven't moved anywhere, so there you go. Hey, Flyby Stu, how you going? Delighted, g'day to you. Shannon said the AI is great at writing country music hits. Look up Smooth as Silk or Glue Balloons and thank me later. Flyby Stu said Alex had some sunshine today, lol. Sherry, how you going, Sherry? Good to see ya. Menacing Muskrat said big bird outfit. Oh, Deb said, you are going to get too big for your britches, Hev, they think. YouTube. Yeah, they're not letting it. Look, I don't care. They can kick me off again. I don't give a shit anymore. They're just going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it. Popping back, you know. Yeah. Flyby Stu said, looks like something in drag. Shannon said, child-bearing shoulders, lol. Not hips, shoulders. D-Lee said, looks like a dude in a dress. They do. They don't look right. None of it looks right. And I think Brooke Shields has been replaced by someone in drag. I don't know what's going. It's either that or... No, because she was a girl. Does anyone remember the movie Blue Lagoon? I was a kid when I watched that and I just said and saw nothing wrong with that. Now I'm an adult. I kind of do see something a bit wrong with it because she was underage, mate. So was the boy. I don't know. I just got a bit of a problem with it, you know. Anyway, that's just my problem. Shannon said, Deb's saying hello to her first drink of the day. Menacing Muskrat said, Canada Stan is still sending millions of dollars to Ukraine, so are we, and so is the US, I think. Deb said, yes, bird flu, so help bring the fear. Out to lunch, said Gateway Pundit. Oh, there was something on the Gateway Pundit I wanted to read too. Something that I missed the other day when I was reading through it. Where was it? Okay, I'm going to have to look both sides because it was a couple of days ago. Oh, and a Atlanta judge has been arrested at a downtown bar after assaulting a police officer. Hang on, I'll show you. Pennsylvania woman becomes first ever to receive a vaccine for early stage breast cancer. How do you trust them? How do you trust that? Oh, there was a mass shooting outside an Arkansas grocery store. What was it? Okay, it was a couple of days ago, so I've got to go right back. Because that was the 20... Oh, geez, there's a lot coming out, guys. This is all 21st. And it was way before that. Okay, we've got to go to page 2. That's saying something. I wonder if the story... It has to be still in here somewhere. Hang on. Social media exposes kids to pressure, pornography, and predators. We better do something, expert warns. Yeah, tell the parents to get their children off the media. Don't give children phones, not smartphones anyway. You can give them a normal phone without giving them a smartphone. Okay, we're getting close now. There's something here that... MSNBC Joy Reid shaves her head after reporter trolls her for having Trump hair. That's not the one I wanted to read, but anyway, but yeah. Okay, conspiracy no more. Explosive undercover footage reveals Biden State Department official admitting great replacement theory is real. Admits deliberately importing criminals. Sick Pentagon scheming to force feed US troops experimental lab-grown meat. Oh, this... Here. Seriously. Engoron. Okay, where was it? It was way back. It must have been way back. Climate protesters are spraying the private jets now, and apparently the... Oh, what the hell is it called? Bloody big monument. I'll work it out soon, don't worry. Hordes of military-aged men marched like soldiers to California in the night. Expect some surprises on Biden's physical performance at next week's debate. Juicing. Trump drops the hammer on Kamala Harris, strikes with her brutal reminder of why she's loathed. The FBI actually raid a Democrat mayor of Oakland. Where was it? It was just this thing that I saw. No. Okay. Is it on page 3? Jesus Christ. We're back to the 21st again. Oh, now we go to the 20th. Hang on, what's going on here? Rishi Sunak set to be the first Premier to lose his Parliament seat in a snap general elections with huge Labour majority and Tories decimated. Where is it? No, don't seem to be able to find what I was looking for. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Okay, I saw something the other day. It's gone. Study: global warming is causing cognitive decline in lunatic politicians, causing them to lose power to dangerous populists. Okay. Pro-Palestine protesters threaten to stab people. Ben Bergwam. Okay. I don't know. I can't find this. Apparently there's been 2 assassination attempts against Elon Musk. What the hell? I swear to God there was a really oh, here we go, because that was the one I read. Hang on, we're getting close. We're getting close. I know we're getting close, okay? Hang on there. Hang in there. Talking to myself here. Okay, we're going to have to go to the next page. Jesus. Yep, we're getting close. We're getting close. Researchers believe underwater sound signals could solve mystery of missing Malaysian airline flight MH360. It's not it. Jim Jordan threatens Letitia James with subpoena over Trump prosecutor. That's not it either. I don't know. I don't know where these stories are just disappearing to. Or maybe I'm just seeing things. Yeah, Stonehenge. That's the rock they were trying to spray paint, as well as private jets. I swear there was something else in here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Oh, dear. No, it doesn't look like. Maybe? No, I don't know. Was it around here somewhere? This must be boring for you guys. Biden's dog's been biting everyone, apparently. Another mysterious metal artifact found, this time in the desert near Las Vegas. Monolith mania. Head of Chicago Teachers Union tells radio host the Conservatives do not want black children to read as part of the oath they take to be right-wing. Hey? Have you taken an oath to be right-wing? I mean, I haven't. And I certainly want children to be able to read, whether they're black, white, green, purple. I don't care. I don't know. Some people are just way out there. No, I can't find it. Cannot find it for the life of me. So let's not worry about that. Because I can't find what I'm looking for. Shit. Deb said, yes, last night was full of champagne. Alex said, they always have and will always try to say all sorts of things to try and control us. But I know we aren't having any of it. Not now, not ever. Nothing, they say, anymore. Flyby said, Deb, you want to talk around clucking like a chicken? You want to walk around clucking like a chicken until you got bird flu? Sherry said, those that were trans at the young age start to show their true gender when they get older. That Brooks, all right, here's her inner self starting to show. Well, I don't know how they did her... Did you remember the movie Blue Lagoon? Anyone? I don't know. Out to lunch said, Dee, all well here. How are you? Dee said, I'm good. And out to lunch said, sweet. Shannon said, Sherry, in the morning, champers all night, gets rolled a joint and takes flight. Daly said, Sherry, yes, and Jamie Lee Curtis too. Deb said, yes, plenty of chuffing. Shannon said, Deb's so high, Cole's run out of flyby points. And Sherry's laughing at Shannon. And Deb said, peace. And Flyby Stu said, Shannon, I haven't given any points out yet. You don't call me Squeak for nothing, lol. Deb said, they are warmongers. Alex said, so much more free speech on Rumble. Yeah, you love those Aussie cartoons. They're good, aren't they? Shannon said, oh no, these cartoons are a hate crime against climate change and Nazis. Dealey said, ads are the only thing I can watch on Rumble. As soon as a video starts, it buffers. Hopefully I fixed it now, Dealey. I am hoping I have fixed it. Because it was my bitrate that I was running the video software at, and apparently I've lowered it now, so it's not trying to demand too much from the computer, so it should work, I'm hoping. Deb said it's all Dutton's fault. Alex said they're all worms. And Deborah said, there's Alex and laughing, out to lunch, said volume's pretty good here. Deb said just fill out pocket with Australia money. Alex said poor girl goes from highs straight back to lows in this day and age. Flyby said, how sick are these politicians to let migrants in with totally different culture to attack our kids? Menacing Muskrat said, everyone was skinny. Deb said, good, clean fun. How you going, George? Good to see ya. Dealey said, Flyby, street justice is taking over. Out to lunch said, no purple hair, I noticed. Yes, none of that weirdness. Alex said, I can't wait till it's all over, to be honest. This world is becoming unbearable. I've tried to take myself out of it as much as I can, but the bullshit's everywhere. It is. You can't avoid it. Although I've had to, I've been putting, Threadbow up on YouTube, on my TV, and just, it's silent, but it's the Threadbow snow cams, and I've just been putting them up and watching the snow. Because I don't want to listen to it either, and I'm getting oh, you kidding me, aren't you? There's a phone ringing out there. Hope my son gets that. He's got it. Okay, where are we? Go down. Flyby Stu said, Alex, after election we will see. Shannon said, now Windows is saying hello to his first drink of the day. Menacing Muskrat said, my goodness, the Standard Hotel, it's a flippin' scary rabbit hole. Yep, apparently. Deb said, our daughter is a new doctor that's on the ball, so we just might have a speck of hope after getting a doctor that was letting her die. Oh, good. Oh, good, Deb. I hope so. Praying for you, honestly. Stuart said, thank you, darling Heather. Alex said, this country's been done up like a kipper, mate. I don't think any of them are any good at all. We need a complete change. People like us pointing people in the right direction. In my opinion, Flyby. Shannon said, Heb's like Spinal Tap. This one goes to 19, lol. Sherry said, that's great, Deb. I'll keep her in my prayers. Yeah, definitely. Guys, if you can pray for Deb's daughter. Shannon said, two-way mirror. Dealey said, how is that happening? Deb said, it's really work. Flyby said, hey, not so bad, thanks. Been good to have barbecue yesterday. Better weather. Oh, nice. I'd love to have a barbie. Shannon said, that's how you test for two-way mirrors in hotels and BS. George said, cool fly. Menacing said, the Matrix. Shannon said, it's a portal to the upside down. Deb said, mirrors are portals. Alex said, I've seen this mirror trick, or a different one. It's very clever, but mainly an optical illusion, just like this reality. Deb said, look up what mirrors really are. George said, I'm going to try that on my mirror. Flyby Stu said, black mirrors are portals. Dealey said, let us know how it goes, George. Shannon said, upon reflection. And Deb said, Olympic place. Stuart said, photons, obviously. George said, I will do, Dealey. Alex said, it works because the light's reflection. Deb said, it's a mask. Menacing Muskrat said, that's why during an Irish funeral in other countries they cover the mirrors. There you go. I thought that was Jewish people. Oh, wow, okay. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm Irish, and I didn't know that. Shit. I'm Irish, and I didn't know they covered the bloody mirrors when someone's funeral. Deb said, yep. And Deb said, skin suit. And Shannon said, you're watching a show, the evil ones have been removed already. And Stuart said, hello, G. And G. Loft said, hello, love. Hello, everyone. How you going, G. Loft? David, how you going? You look cold. I would send you some of our Texas heat if I could. Yeah, it's a bit chilly here. It's like, what is it now? 5.7 degrees. I think that's where we're going to stay. Might go up to 6 degrees, you know. They said it was going to be 9, which normally means around 6, so... Dee Lee said, hey, G. Everyone's saying, hey, G. Loft. Alex said, our eyes can see far more than we've been led to believe, and our brains have been taught time to rediscover everything. Menacing Muskrat said, wow, it's Friday, wow. And Deb said, just like the toilet paper, yep. Geoloff said, hey there, George, D. Lee, Deb, Sherry, Alex, everyone. Thank you, Menacing Muskrat, for putting the Rumble link in there, because that's where we're going next. Alex said, I've heard about mirrors being portals too. Very interesting concept, Deb. Deb said they had it sitting in the warehouses, the toilet paper. Then they said, look, there's plenty. Yes, I know, because my son was a manager at Aldi at the time, and he wanted to order more toilet paper, and they said, no, you're not allowed to. You got one load in, and then they said you're not allowed to do that no more. Even though there was plenty there. Deb said, mirror is a very interesting subject. Deb said, 9:13 a.m. Adelaide, South Australia, not moist. Deb said, yes, she was showing how. And Jay had a message retracted. How you going, Jay? Geoloff said, every nation beware, mandatory military services coming to all NATO nations, male and female, 18 to 26 years of age, all to be registered automatically upon their upcoming 18th birthday. I heard about that, Geoloft, and someone tried to tell me it wasn't true. I said, go read the news. T. Lee said, I don't get it either. And Menacing Muskrat gave me the link, which I still didn't understand. Sherry said, I don't get the mirror thing either, Hev. And Deb said, thank you, Menacing. Alex said, I think if the mirror has a gap between your finger or whatever she put in the mirror, it's a two-way mirror. That's what I thought. If there's no gap, I think it's a normal mirror. That's what I thought. Stuart said, brushing your teeth. Perverts. Menacing Muskrat said, most welcome. Deb said, I also don't get it. Deb said, what till you see where they put cameras? Wait till you see where they put them even in PowerPoints, right? So look at everything. If you go to a hotel, motel, or a Airbnb, Airbnb, right? Check everything. In fact, maybe get a camera detector. Apparently you can get them too now. Alex said, I've been in them. I've seen them in screws. Jay said, I can't find your videos on the Pinkerton Pig Farmers and Swamp People TV show. It's probably been removed, Jay. I have had, videos removed. I've had channels removed. Yeah. I've had lots of things removed. Not my choice, by the way. It's YouTube doing it. Deb said, not gap is two-way. Okay, Deb said, such an educational show with Hev not getting any of it. GLF said, exactly, Deb. The mirrors are the old way of doing business now, and it's Wi-Fi cams and wired cams so small and inconspicuous you'll never find them all, meaning if there's one, there's many. George said there was not much of a gap between my finger and reflection. Alex said, it's gross. I wouldn't trust anything. I've seen the videos of people hiding in bookcases, under the bed, and all sorts of in Airbnb. Stuart said, I can spell. I can't see pressing. Oh, yeah, I have that trouble too. If my makeup is ever off, someone tell me, please, right? Because I'm getting that blind, I can't see what I'm doing with my makeup. And I showed myself the other day when I had Timmy on, and I was using StreamYard, not Streamlabs. And I got a look at myself with my glasses on and went, holy shit, I don't think I put my makeup on properly. And it looked all patchy and shit everywhere. Anyway. Let me have a go. Hang on, guys. Okay, look, I've got one right here. I have a little mirror. Let me just give it a bit of a wipe, right? Okay, it needs actually a wash. Yep, my finger is up against... See that? It's not a two-way mirror. My finger is... There's no gap. I tend to think if there is a gap, that's a two-way mirror. I don't know if that's what they're trying to explain and I'm just not getting it. Just give me a sec. I'm going to try it on this one now. And my finger's right up against it. On a normal mirror, my finger is right up against the glass. And that's what I was asking, and then it explained it nearly the other way round, and I'm like, huh? What? If you've got a gap, if you don't have a two-way mirror? And if you don't have a gap, you do have a two-way mirror? Maybe I should get into my wardrobe and see if I can see back out through that mirror. Okay. Deb said the sciencey bit. Alex said, I think some of his videos have been taken down. Hopefully you can find them on Rumble. The Rumble link is there. Stuart said nearly 1 a.m. Good night. Done it. Oh, good night, Stuart. Stuart said Julia coming tomorrow. Oh, how lovely. Enjoy, Stuart. Alex said, take care. God bless and see you soon, Stuart. Everyone's saying good night. Menacing Muskrat said, oh, wow, my husband found my cell phone and I have all my pictures during the wildfires. Oh, really? Well done. And everyone's saying good night, Stuart. Alex said, I hope you both have a lovely day, Stuart. Yep. Okay, Menacing said, just changing my phone now. Shannon said, don't worry, have you already on enough shit lists, lol. Yeah. I'd be on an American list, I'd be on an Australian list, I'd probably be on a UK list, maybe a Canadian list. Oh, maybe not. I don't do enough about Canada, but yeah, I'd be on lists all over the place. Flyby Stu said, big legal case in US against Pfizer. It's happening here too in Australia about the COVID stuff. And I believe maybe in the UK there's another one. They're going on all over the place. There is court cases going on everywhere, guys. I believe even Fannie Willis has been taken to court about her taking Trump to court or something. Menacing Muskrat said, fly by Stu and they won't be able to walk down the streets. 17. Alex said, I remember 2,000 mules and didn't seem to make any difference in the MSM. Bumbling Biden still got in, but he's obviously a puppet while they try and get rid of all the evidence, I reckon. Well, the mainstream news are on his side. They're all connected. Flyby said, Menacing Muskrat, bring it on. That'd be the end game right there. Alex said, I think we already have most of it all saved before they started scrubbing it from the web. Truth will always prevail. Well, the board actually says we have it all. So they got it all. And they're getting more. As these 4 years continue, they're just adding to it. D-Lee said, Muskrat, I believe that implies for street justice, but so far it's all name-calling. Deb said, I bet they get paid for taking immigration. D-Lee said, all good, Hev. Shannon said, sounds like you had too much Indian in your daughter. It was half Pom, half Indian. So half English, half Indian. There you go. And so my grandkids are quarter Indian. Okay, yeah, something like that. But I love my grandsons. My granddaughter is not, but my grandsons are. So, okay, Alex said, I think we've gone past the point of just letting it go. We need to do something before it's too late. And it's funny because he kind of looked like Snoop Dogg. It was funny. I don't know. He was Indian and English, and he was very tall, lanky, and looked like Snoop Dogg, kind of. Alex said, I think we've gone past the point of just letting it go. We need to do something before it's too late. Alex said, all good, Hev. Menacing Muskrat said 5x5. Yeah, it just wasn't showing up on the, Streamlabs comments, which is off to the side here. I've got YouTube in front of me and I've got Streamlabs over there, but when I show you the screen I have to turn it on to, I can't see the YouTube chat. And this one over here wasn't moving and I thought it was stuck or something. Flyby Stu said it's happening with the hip-hop world as we speak. Wrong'uns. Alex said, Shannon, behave. GLF said, Flyby, you're referring to the court filing writ of mandamus in the Florida Supreme Court? If so, it was already kicked down to the county level and on appeal. Shannon said, it's not like I said she was a snake charmer. Flyby said, George, not sure what that is. I'm talking about P. Diddy. Deb said, can't take Shannon anywhere. And Alex is laughing at Deb. Shannon said, walks like a man. Walk like a man. Talk like a... Menacing Muskrat said, wow, just took a peek on my cell phone. Crazy we didn't evac? Alex said, not frozen, just cold. And Menacing said, 5x5, heaven sent. Yeah, okay. I got it. But yeah, this one just wasn't updating anything. Alex said, geez, ours. Deb said they got a new category for trans. Oh, really? Deb said, all childbearing shoulders. Alex said, like the Williams brothers. Yeah, I don't know anymore. I don't know who's who anymore. Who's who in the zoo? Okay, where am I? Shoot. Way back. Okay, here we are. Okay, Menacing Muskrat said, poor dog. D. Lee said, no, cannabis doesn't do that. I know. Because, hello. I'm high right now. Okay, anyway, it does not do that. Even the first time, most people who try it the first time say it does nothing. Why do you do it? It does nothing. Can't feel it. So that's not what she was... Something else was going on. They're trying to blame pot for it, though. Out to lunch said the pot could have been laced with something, maybe. Yep. That makes it not pot, though, that's doing it. So, yeah, I'm very against people blaming pot for stuff that... It's bullshit. Deb said, bullshit, that chuffing would make you kill. Deb said, Hev's mug on a mug. Out to lunch said, where is that link? Coffee. I need to... Oh, well, Deb has made her own mug with my face and my cat's on it. I'll have to do one, I think. I'll try and do it through Streamlabs and see how that goes. Alex said, animals have so many more senses than us. They know what's going on and why there have been so many irregularities across the whole world. Menacing says, our senses have been dulled, fluoride, for example. And my rumble, thank you very much, Menacing Muskrat. Deb said, I've been making coffee's mug for Father's Day. Oh, cool. Deb said, that's what I was thinking. Yet we, as young too when watching. Alex said, there have been so many films like that, Hev. Do you remember that Demi Moore film where she violated a 13, 14-year-old boy on camera? Yep. Yeah, she kissed him he looked like 10 or 11, I don't know. He might have been 13 or 14, but he looked like he was 10 or 11. And her being older and kissing him. Menacing Muskrat said, I have a Macdan. Deb said, I've made magnet card all from home by the Kmart photo lab. Really? Menacing Muskrat said, cell phone have become our personal jails, always looking down, not up, just saying. Alex said, leave the children alone. They are predators everywhere and the powers that be are trying to normalise it. No, it will never be normal. I agree. Geoloff said, Senator Lindsey Graham let the cat out of the bag as to why so much money's been pumped into the Ukraine. It's about mining rare earth minerals, AU and AX being foremost of those minerals. Coltrane a close second. Flyby Stew said Stonehenge. Menacing Muskrat says Stonehenge was sprayed orange, yes. Deb said they have replaced American voters. Deb said there's no such thing as a stranger's danger anymore. Out to lunch said there's no telling what they're feeding to the prisoners in prison. Deb said sex voice today, Hev. What? Sinning? What? A GLF said Senator Lindsey Graham has been propping up the Ukraine for many years now. Senator John McCain and government, Amy Klobuchar We're right in the thick of it too. The videos are still on YouTube. Whoa, out to Geoloft. See if you can send me some of that. I did hear about it. That they're trying to rape that land for minerals when it actually belongs to Russia. Dilly said out to lunch they definitely don't feed prisoners real food. Shannon said this is now Heaven Scrolls. Now, like I said, I must say it was lovely to see Timmy and Hev the other night, and wonderful to hear about old Timmy's achievements. Thank you for the guidance. Definitely the best doctor in the house. Yep. He's in the right spot being a psychiatrist for me. No, I'm kidding. Deb said we have seen her bits. Which bits? Are you talking about Brooke Shields? Awakened One said Monolith Mania. That reminds me of the Georgia Guidestones. Maybe it's a new one. I wonder if it had any markings or writing. Yeah, it's been sprayed orange, Awakened One. And how you going, Awakened One? Yeah, it's been sprayed orange. So there you go. And so have some private jets, which is, the left is turning on the left. They can't control it once they let it out of the bag. Deb said it's a girl. David, how you going, David? Heaven and Alex, hope you're both doing good down under. Yep, I'm doing great. Deb said he was a boy, both naked for a lot of the movie. Yeah, they were. Out to lunch said have 4 pre-rolled medicine. Deb said they were swimming naked. Shannon said they start transitioning them in utero when they worship Baphomet. Well, you never know. Out to lunch says skinny dipping. Yeah. In Brooke Shields' movie, Blue Lagoon, they were naked. Okay? As kids. Make that of that what you will. Okay. Alex said all fixed now, sound and picture all good. Menacing Muskrat said androgen. Shannon. Shannon said yes, Muskie. Geo said I saw the video of Stonehenge being sprayed by the oil activists, but Stonehenge is not the original formation. It was all reconstruction to fit the ideals of historians. Historical pics don't lie. Deb said, I look forward to the afternoon so I can get high. Then she got high. And then she got high. La da 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 da. Shannon said they think they get more power in this form. Menacing Muskrat said not Muskie today, had a shower and deodorant. Shannon said deodorant, Muskie, because it was spelt a bit funny. Deb said Princess Catherine portrait is White Rabbit. When they mirror, King was Baphomet. Alex said, sending love and prayers to your daughter and whole family, Deb. Deb's laughing at Menacing, and David said, hit that like button. Thank you, guys. Deb said, thank you all 3 months to live. Suck. That is awful. Deb said, that's why we drank. Out to lunch said, maybe deodorant. Dealey said, Deb, with the same Obama portrait mirror image, is just like Charles. And Dave said, Alex, always a pleasure. George said, sorry to hear that, Deb. Deb said, and Thunderstorm in Ireland, they cover the mirror where my mum comes from. Do they? Flyby said, Hev, you'll have to wallpaper that mirror behind you, for fuck's sake. Oh, I know. What am I going to do? Get a king-size freaking sheet and cover it. It's going to have to be a big one. Or lots of small ones. Shannon said, yes, Muskie stinks. It's in her name. Lol, deodorant. What? Shannon. Deb said, it's 9:55 a.m. Adelaide's still not moist. Shannon said, not really. We love you, Muskrat of Menace. Deb said, Candida is making all young scripted. Jay said, thanks, Hev. No worries, Jay. Deb said, yes, I've seen the most unthinkable place. Yes, it was camera that was showing. Shannon said, mirror test. If there's a space, leave post haste. Oh, there you go. That's the most simplest thing I could think of. Is that true, Shannon? Because if there's a space, leave post haste. That sounds about right to me. Dealey said, I get the two-way mirror, but not blocking the reflection, and it still reflects. Out to lunch said, there's a camera detection app. I had one for a bit. There you go. Alex said, YouTube like to scrub the truth. I've watched all sorts of people get deleted from YouTube now, from left, right, upside down. No one knows why they're being deleted half the time. Out to lunch said, looking for the flashing light. Look for the flashing light. Yeah, if you're being recorded. Deb said, I can't see. Shannon said, wipe the popped pimples off, lol. No, I don't pop pimples. And no one else uses that mirror, so if anything, like, it's probably got spilt tea on it. Or something like that. Alex said, we would tell you, Hev, you always look beautiful, though. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, the other day just shocked the shit out of me when I put my face on with Timmy, and I swear to God, it looked like I had splotches of makeup. And it was like, what the fuck? What have I done? What? Okay. Deb said your makeup looked fine. Alex said, if it's a two-way mirror, there's supposedly a gap. Yes. Out to lunch said, your phone camera should detect it. Try a remote control, it will show up. George said there was a gap when I tried it on my mirror. Oh, wow. There's no gap on mine. Alex said, luckily I have a travelling room with my van if I ever have to stay anywhere. That's good. Alex said, is the mirror on your wall, George? George said, yeah, Alex. I don't know. We should check that mirror. What's behind the mirror? Shannon said, Fanny Wallace ass. Deb said, I probably am getting on list. I've been more vocal. Alex said, you might have a portal to Narnia, mate. George. Deb said, just look at how Obama walked Joe off stage. Where am I? Oh, shit, I've jumped again. Okay, here we are. George said, okay, I would rather be in Narnia than on planet Earth. Deb said, I love the Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe. Alex said, same here, mate. This world has gone far beyond what I thought it would be. Time is going quickly. I can't keep up, George. And George said, yeah, I know, Alex. Shannon said, did you know the house names at Hogwarts are the last names of the kids in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? Really? George said, I still have all 7 books of Narnia. Wow. I remember reading The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe for school. I wasn't that interested in it, but I had to read it for school for some reason. Yeah. Alex said, seriously though, if you have a gap in the mirror, it's worth having a look behind to see what it backs onto. If it's another room or flat or whatever, that's when you have to consider your options. Alex said, maybe don't react so you can think clearly. Emotions can get in the way when we need to think clearly. Yes. Shannon said, Tom Hanks movie, big. She has sex with a kid. Oh, yep. See, they're trying to, they're doing weird things. They're trying to cross the line without crossing the line in an obvious way. Okay, just bear with me. I've got to get a candle. And where's my lighter? Oh, shit, no. Okay, I'm going to have to wait until I've finished. My cup has gone freaking cold. Alex said, it's possible the boy was younger. Demi Moore, it's sick either way. Hey, Michelle, how you going? Good to see ya. Shannon said, Mohab, Michelle Obama, has a penis. Alex said, these people will see true fear one day when God turns around and says, I never knew you. Flyby Stu said, in a bit, you all take care out there. You too, Flyby. Alex said, their days are numbered. Deb said, yes, keep an eye out for Jesus is what I told the kids. When you only look at your phone, you'll miss out on Jesus coming. Deb said, compensating much, Shannon? Menacing said, Tim Cohen, the Antichrist, and a cup of tea. Jelov said, the reason Russia refuses to strip mine the Ukraine is because the Ukraine is the birthplace of Russian Orthodoxy. Think of it in the same reverence as Jerusalem or Mecca. I agree. I'm going to find a way to light this bloody candle. One sec, guys. I know I've got another lighter in there somewhere. Oh no. Oh yes, I do. Haha. Oh, now this chair, I can't move it. Shit a brick. Because I'm going to go out for a cigarette in a minute, and I would have loved to have taken my cup of tea out with me, but I think I'm going to have to let it sit there and warm up. And now the cat wants out. Okay, Alex said, I know Jesus is returning. Also think they'll create a fake second coming of Christ. As we all know, we have all known forever, and I think that's why we're all here in this day and age. Deb said, yes, you should cover mirror at night, especially when you find out what mirrors really are. Gateways. Hang on. Do I go out? Yes, I thought so. Let's go. Okay. Oh, shoot, not again. No! Right, chair, come on. You can come with me. Shit. Okay, I don't need the earphones on right now. Deb said, Canada is scripting to young people in the army. Thank you again, Menacing, for putting my channel there. Geoloff said, mirror test, shatter the glass, kick the perv's ass. One way to do it. George said, watching Hev's cat cleaning itself in the mirror. Yep, until he goes out. Deb said, tip of your finger. Alex said, everything happens in cycles and we're all seeing the downfall of our civilization like Rome, Greece, I suppose. Can be similar. They all become rancid pedos. History repeats and we happen to be here. Pretty much. Okay, where am I? Okay. Deb said, black chair today. Shannon said, hey, Deb just got saw short on 3 ways to survive a mirror demon. Lol. Deb said, come out, wherever you are, Lida. Menacing said, I'm ordering 2 books, Antichrist and a cup of tea, and 2 Genesis 6 book 2. Alex said, that's great. Keep hold of your old books instead of burning them. They're now trying to recall and reprint them like Enid Blyton. I love the famous 5 and the secret 7 books, awesome adventures. Out to lunch said, Nasal wants to make an artificial star in orbit. Deb said, yes, they have been using Bluebeam. Out to lunch said NASA. Shannon said NASA. Deb said, never a straight answer. Shannon said, need another 7 actors. Out to lunch said, no gaps, stay where you are. There you go. Okay, guys, with that, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and have a cigarette, something to eat, and then I'll be back on Rumble very shortly. Much love to you all, and I'll see you all soon when I find my outro. Okay, bye, guys.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.